Hi there, this is Chinkee Tan, also known as Mr. Chink Positive. Allow me to share with you the 5 myths uncovered about what? Money. But before we talk about myths, according to Wikipedia, a myth is a traditional what story consisting of what events, situation that are basically historical through often supernatural, explaining the origins of a what cultural practice or natural phenomenon. And the word myth actually was derived from a Greek word called mythos. Okay, mythos, which means story. Ito mga storytelling na ito yung mga kwento ni Lola Pasha. Here's the hard truth about myth is this. The sad part is this. Our belief will dictate our way of what? Living. That's according to Francis Kong. The even sadder truth is if you start believing in this what? In this myth or what we call as storytelling or lies. Let me help you to shift through some of the money myth that you can what? Avoid. Number one money myth is this. I am still young. It's too soon to start saving now. You know what? Your savings is something that you intentionally put aside for future use when you are still young. It's pointless for you to save when you are already old and mature and about to retire because number one, you don't have time. And one thing I've learned, I'm already 53 this year. Time flies so fast, especially when you're having fun. When you're still young, you feel that you are what? Invulnerable. You're invisible. But once you start hitting the age of 50, just like what I experience, you start feeling your body pain. You cannot do what you used to do. That's the time that you will understand that time flies so fast. And if you have not set a single centavo in your future, that is very, very bad. Don't ever tell that you are still what? Young. Myth number 2. Credit cards are bad. Whoever told you that credit cards are bad, actually they don't really understand. But the truth is credit cards are not bad. Credit cards don't make the decisions for you. It is you who make the decision for the credit card. It is you who charges the credit card even you know that you cannot afford to buy it. It is you who spend on the things that you cannot really afford to please the people that you do not like. So again, I don't have any problems with credit card as long as you can pay everything what in full. If you can pay everything in full, go ahead, you can use your credit card. But if you cannot afford it and then you're going to charge on a credit card, that will be really, really bad. Number 3, myth about what? Money is what? You don't really need a budget because you keep track of your money in your mind. You know what? If you keep track of your expenses, your budget in your mind, what if you lose your mind? You will lose everything. The truth is that's a trap. You may be able to check the content of your bank account through probably a mobile phone. You can record it. You can make mental computations. But you know what will happen if you only make mental computations? There will be chances that you will what? Forget it. Our minds are not used for storage. It's used for processing. So very, very important is you got to write everything down. Write your expenses down. Write your budget down. Because there will be a tendency for you to spend the money that you do not have if you just keep it in your mind. Myth number 4 about money is what? You can pay all your debts once you get your retirement fund. What do you mean that you're going to use your money to pay all of your debt once you retire? What will happen next? How will you survive for the next few years that you're going to still to be alive? You and I know that the moment you stop working, you stop what? Earning. But you and I don't stop what? Spending. Having reserve in terms of your retirement is one of the most important things that you and I got to prepare. Because the moment, again, you use your money to pay for your what? Your house loan, your car loan, all of your loans, you know what will happen? You will be in deep financial trouble and deep financial what? Stress when you what? Retire. Myth number 5 about money. You don't have to touch your savings. All you need to do is just borrow from a lower interest and then you set aside money for your savings account. Don't ever buy into that. You just imagine this. How much does our saving account gives us in a regular bank? They just give us 1% interest per annum before tax. And how much will they charge us if we start borrowing from them? If you probably borrow from a home loan, you can start with a minimum of 5% to a high of probably 8% per annum. You are paying more. Why pay 8% if you can what? Pay it off, and you can only earn 1%. If you're buying from a credit card, in order for you to survive, you're paying 3.5% per month. That's 42% per annum. And if you keep your cash in the bank, you're just earning 1%. You're running on negative 41. So whether you intend to go to a trip, or probably you want to fix your house, buy new appliances, or your child's educational fees, it's better for you to save up money. Don't make what we call as loan in order for you to what? Save money in the bank. It doesn't make any sense. So I hope that you have learned from this short session what are the 5 money myths that you can learn and you can avoid, so that you won't make again the same money mistake, or what we call as money myths from managing your money well. So I hope you have learned from this session. This is Chinkee Tan again saying, to every problem, there's always a solution. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Always. Think positive.
Thank you for watching. If you want to keep on growing and to stay inspired, subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified. Always think positive.